Hi everyone, in this program we will calculate the sum and average of elements in an array. If you have been working with single variable so far, this program makes an important shift where you will learn how to handle multiple values efficiently using arrays. Before we dive into the code, I want you to remember something very important. Rather than spending hours to memorize theoretical definitions, spend time tracing and understanding the programs. Every C concept, whether it's arrays, functions, pointers, structures, will automatically make sense to you only when you write and analyze enough number of programs. So don't by heart, instead practice, trace and visualize what's happening line by line in the program. That's the true way to learn a program or learn programming language. Array is a collection of similar data types stored in contiguous memory. What does it mean? See, why we need arrays first of all. Consider like you want to store 5 values. If you don't know the concept of arrays, how do? You initialize 5 variables A, B, C, D, E and you store the value A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, so on. Instead, okay, you may think like it's only 5 values, no? What is there in that? What if you want to store 100 values? Then you need to initialize total 100 variables and you need to assign the values separately. This problem can be solved by using arrays. Consider int a of 5. It means that 5 memory locations will be assigned to the variable a, something like this, and that is a contiguous memory. That means they are assigned in sequential order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The index values will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 to 4, total 5 elements are there. Contiguous memory is considered like the first index address is 1000 and int may consume 4 bytes of memory. Then the next memory location will be 1004. Next followed by 108, 1012, 1016. This is how memory location or address is allocated. Next, and how do we access these values? If you want to access the second indexed element, you can access a of 2. If you are accessing second indexed element, it means you are accessing the third element. Without wasting much time on the concept, let's dive into the program. Always remember, the more programs you trace, understand, the easy concepts becomes. Don't by heart, instead practice, observe and trace line by line. So let's see line by line execution. Third statement, program starts execution from the third statement. Third statement is main function. In the fourth statement, int n. So a memory location is allocated for the variable n. Next, I. So I is also a variable which stores the integer value. Then fifth step contains sum is equal to 0. Sum is another variable that is holding the value 0. And avg, average, it is going to hold another value. Sixth statement says enter number of elements. It means that how many elements do you need to store in the array. And scanf, we are taking the value from the user. Consider like you are taking 4 as the input. So 4 is assigned to n. Look at the ninth step. In the ninth step, they are declaring the array by 4 number of values, because you observe here n is given here. What is the n value that we have taken from the user? That is 4. So n is equal to 4, array of 4. It means we are going to have an array with 4 elements, 0, 1, 2 and 3. 11th step, enter the elements in the array. That means we are taking the elements from the user. I am not writing the 11th step, writing 12th step. For I is equal to 0. So initially I value is assigned to 0. Then 0 less than n. What is the n value? 4. Then scanf array of I. Array of I. What is the I value? 0. And here they have mentioned ampersand. Ampersand represents address of array of I. Address of array of I is nothing but a of 0. Now consider user is given input as 1. The array is updated with 1. Next, here I plus plus, that is 1 plus plus. See, by watching this video, not only the arrays concept, you will get the clarity of how for loop works also. Then, since we are running in the loop, 12 statement executes again. Now, this is 0 plus plus, I is equal to 1, 1 less than 4, the condition is true. Then, array of I value is 1, array of 1 is equal to, consider user has given input as 10. So, in the first index, 10 will be assigned. 1 plus plus. We are running a loop. I is equal to 1 is updated to 2. 2 less than 4, condition is true. What happens? It enters inside. Array of 2 is equal to, maybe I am giving 100. Second index value is updated to 100. Goes back. I value is 2. 2 plus plus. Again 12 statement. I is equal to 3. 3 less than 4. Condition is true. Array of 3 is equal to, maybe I am giving 1000 as the input. So 1000 is assigned to the third index value. 3 plus plus. Now this value has become 4. I is equal to 4. 4 less than 4, condition failed. Then it will exit the for loop and enters into 16th line. Let's see what is there in the 16th line. In the 16th line, for, again a new for loop has come. I is equal to 0. I'll write directly the values. I is equal to 0. Very good. 0 less than n. N value is 4, which is not changed anywhere. Sum plus is equal to array of I. That is nothing but sum is equal to sum plus array of I. I value is 0. Already sum is equal to 0. Initially we have assigned sum is equal to 0. Now array of 0 is 1. So sum is equal to 1. From here I value gets updated, that is 0 plus plus, comes back to the 16th statement. I is equal to 1, because here 0 plus plus will make I value as 1. 1 less than 4, condition is true. Sum is equal to sum plus, already what is the sum value? Sum value is 1. 1 plus I value is 1, that is array of 1. Array of 1, in the first index we have 10. The answer will be 11. After this, 1 plus plus, I value gets updated. 16, I is equal to 2. 2 less than 4, condition is true. Then sum is equal to, sum value is 11. 11 plus array of 2. In the second index, what is the value we are having? 100. 11 plus 100, sum value becomes 1, 1, 1. From here, I value gets updated. 2 plus plus 16. I is equal to 3. 3 less than 4. Condition is true. Sum is equal to 111 plus 1000, because array of 3 is 1000. The value becomes 111 and 3 plus plus. 16th statement, I is equal to 4. 4 less than 4, condition failed. It comes out of the loop. If you observe 20th statement, I'll be writing here. 20th statement, average is equal to sum. Currently sum value is 111 divided by n, and 22nd statement prints the sum value. 22 statement prints the average value that we are calculating here. Then return 0. Since we have declared the main function as a return type integer, we should not forget to mention return 0. So now that you have understood how arrays store and process multiple values, try experimenting. Find sum of even numbers, maybe average of elements greater than 50. Then move your try. The better you will understand arrays. Remember, the goal is not to memorize the syntax, it is to understand the flow. So trace the code, observe what is happening in each iteration, and conceptually connect the output with the logic. That's it for the program 13, sum and average of array elements. In the next video, we will see maximum and minimum elements in an array. It is another simple yet powerful logic that builds right on top of what we did today.